بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Right, do I get more reward if I choose to struggle more? Allah Akbar. Mard Mujahid. More like mentally challenged. But the thing is, look, do I get more reward if I struggle more, if I choose to struggle more? Which idiot would choose to struggle more? I mean, that is a warped understanding of this deen, to think that you would get more reward for struggling. It doesn't work that way. Imam Shatibi has an actual section in his Muwafaqat dedicated to that, where he says, Talab al-mushaqqa, seeking hardship, is غير matlub shar'an. It is not sought out by the Sharia. So if anybody, now that is different to facing hardship. Allah, facing, look at this. Poetic. The thing is that facing hardship, it's not that you're seeking it, but you end up facing it. I'm trying to do something and now I end up enduring a struggle in trying to do this. Somebody's trying to go on Hajj and there's struggle along the way. Somebody is, they're fasting today, gets all of a sudden excessively hot and they're struggling more than other days. Yes, somebody is trying to recite and they're struggling with the recitation. As opposed to, which should be hatta, but still hatta, for example, with struggle. Now, there's reward with things like with enduring a struggle. It's not that you're seeking it, but you're facing it. Now that's different to somebody saying, I know I'm fasting today, I'm going to go sit in, it's hot weather, I'm going to go sit in a field under the sun, so I dehydrate, suffer, and therefore I will get more reward. That is just totally deranged. In fact, let me tell you, there was, in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, there was a person, there's a transmission in, I believe, Sahih Muslim and Abu Dawood. There was a person by the name of Abu Israel. So, and he's standing, and all these people are trying to give him shade, and they're surrounding him, and the Prophet ﷺ says, what's going on with this person? And they say, oh, that's Abu Israel, and he's taken an oath, like a vow, taken a vow of silence, one, and he's also taken a vow not to seek shade, and to not sit, and to fast, and to not speak to anybody. Yes, so silence. So this is his taqwa. Allahu Akbar. It's on another level. So the thing is, the Prophet ﷺ said, so what's that? So what is he doing? He said, tell him, muruhu, like command him, right? That فَلْيَقْعُدْ, let him sit, tell him to sit down. فَلْيَسْتَظِلْ, let him seek shade. There's nothing wrong in taking shade. وَلْيَتَكَلَّمْ, let him speak. Right? And the Prophet ﷺ said, وَلْيُتِمَّ صَوْمًا, and let him complete his fast. The fast was the only thing that was normal and Allah had kind of set about as worship. The other things are not worship. Seeking hardship is not an act of worship. Okay, it is a misguidance. The devil's deception. Allah, I want to throw that in there. Devil's deception. Sounds a bit like a movie. Devil's deception, that's what it is. It is not an act of worship, it is not piety. That is, once again, to clarify, not the same as as in to encounter or to endure hardship by not seeking it. That you will be rewarded for. So there's a difference. So not to be misguided with this understanding. And the famous hadith in Bukhari, لَن يُشَادَّ هَذَا الدِّينَ أَحَدٌ إِلَّا غَلَبَ. Nobody will try to be so tough with this deen, except the deen will overcome him, the deen will break him. Right? That is the understanding that this deen, that hadith begins with, إِنَّ هَذَا الدِّينَ يُسْرٌ or إِنَّ الدِّينَ يُسْرٌ. That indeed the deen is one of ease. Allahu Akbar. Deen of ease, people. Ad-Deenu Yusr. Memorize that hadith. Ad-Deenu Yusr. So no, you do not, if you feel you choose to struggle, then I think you need to choose to see a psychiatrist. And you need to choose to get some help for that mental condition, because that is not part of the deen. Okay? All right. Next question.